Tonight, as you settle into the quiet of your room, let yourself breathe. Let your shoulders drop. Let the weight of the day begin to release. You do not have to carry anything right now. You do not have to fix anything. You do not have to figure anything out. Just be here. Just rest. This moment is yours. The world outside can wait until morning. Whatever did not get done today can wait. Whatever problems remain unsolved can remain unsolved for now. You have permission to simply exist in this moment without striving. There is something many people carry but rarely speak about. It is the ache of unanswered prayer, the exhaustion of waiting for something that never seems to come, the strange hollow feeling of talking to God and hearing nothing in return. If you know this feeling, you are not alone, and there is nothing wrong with your faith. This is not a sign of failure. It is simply a season, a difficult one, but still just a season. Seasons, by their very nature, do not last forever. Even the longest winter eventually gives way to spring. Sometimes life enters a place where everything feels frozen. The circumstances do not shift. The breakthrough does not arrive. The healing stays just out of reach, and God, who once felt so close, seems to have grown quiet. You pray, but the heavens feel like stone. You wait, but the calendar keeps turning with no change in sight. Days become weeks, weeks become months, and still, nothing moves. It is one of the most difficult places a soul can be. It is disorienting, it is exhausting, and it can feel unbearably lonely. You begin to wonder if anyone truly understands what you are going through. This silence can make you question everything. Did I do something wrong? Is God disappointed in me? Has He forgotten me? Am I being punished? Have I missed something? Is there something I should be doing differently? These questions rise up late at night when distractions fade, and it is just you and your thoughts. They circle around your mind like restless birds that will not land. They are heavy questions. They deserve a gentle answer, and the answer is no. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are simply in a season that feels longer than you expected, longer than you hoped, but not longer than God can carry you through. The truth is, God's silence does not mean His absence. It does not mean He has turned away. It does not mean your prayers are falling into emptiness. Sometimes, silence is simply the sound of a deeper work being done, a work too quiet for you to hear, a work too hidden for you to see, but a work that is real nonetheless. Just because you cannot perceive it does not mean it is not happening. The most profound transformations often occur in the unseen places, in the depths where no eye can reach. In the book of Psalms, David often cried out from this same place. He asked God why he was hiding. He asked how long he would have to wait. He poured out his confusion and his grief without holding back. He did not pretend to be strong when he felt weak. He did not mask his pain with spiritual words. He was honest, painfully, beautifully honest. And yet, even in the asking, David continued to trust, not because everything was resolved, but because he believed that God was still God, even in the silence, even in the darkness, even when nothing made sense. His trust was not based on understanding, it was based on something deeper. There is a kind of faith that can only be formed in seasons like this. It is not the faith of answered prayers and open doors. It is not the faith that celebrates visible victories. It is the faith that holds on when nothing makes sense. It is the faith that whispers, "I still believe, even when I cannot see." This faith is not loud, it is not triumphant, but it is deep, and it is real, and it is precious to God. Perhaps more precious than the faith that comes easily, because this faith costs something. It requires you to trust without evidence, to hope without guarantee, to keep walking when the path is dark. You may feel like your prayers are not working, but prayer is not a transaction, it is a relationship, and relationships are not measured by how quickly one person responds to another. They are measured by presence, by trust, by the quiet commitment to stay connected even when words are few. When you pray into the silence, you are still connected to God. He is still listening. He is still near. The silence is not a closed door. It is simply a quiet room, A room where you and God sit together, even when no words are exchanged. The silence you are experiencing is not a wall. It is a space where something is being built inside you. Patience, endurance, a kind of strength that does not depend on circumstances. A peace that does not require answers. These things cannot be formed in seasons of ease. They are shaped slowly, carefully, in the long stretches of waiting. They are gifts that only the wilderness can give. And though you may not want these gifts right now, one day you will understand their value. One day you will see how they prepared you for what was coming. Think of the seed buried in the ground. For weeks, nothing seems to happen. The soil looks the same. The surface is unchanged. No green shoot breaks through. No sign of life appears. But beneath it all, roots are reaching downward. Life is stirring in the dark. The silence above the ground does not mean nothing is happening below. It means the work is hidden, and hidden work is still holy work. Your life right now may look unchanged on the surface, but something is growing beneath. Something is taking root in your soul. Perhaps tonight, you can let go of the need to understand. Let go of the pressure to make something happen. Let go of the timeline you thought your life would follow. Let go of the fear that God has forgotten you. He has not. He sees you. He knows your name. He knows the number of your days and the ache in your heart. He knows every tear you have cried in secret. And He is holding you, even now, even in this, even when you cannot feel His hand. His grip does not loosen just because you cannot sense it. Healing does not always come with fireworks. Sometimes it comes so slowly that you do not notice it at first. It creeps in like the dawn, so gradual that you cannot pinpoint the moment night ended. One day, you realize the weight is a little lighter. The sadness is a little softer. The hope is a little closer than it used to be. You cannot always trace when it began. But it began, quietly, gently, in the silence, in the waiting, in the nights just like this one. Healing was happening all along, even when you thought nothing was changing. Trust is not the absence of doubt. It is the choice to stay open, even when doubt is present. It is saying, I do not understand this season, but I will not close my heart. I will not walk away. I will remain. I will keep showing up, even when it feels pointless. And in that remaining, something beautiful begins to grow. A deeper knowing of who God is, a stronger foundation beneath your feet, a peace that does not depend on answers, a love that does not require proof. Loneliness in the silence is real. It is not something to dismiss or push away. It is not weakness to feel it. But loneliness does not have to mean abandonment. Sometimes the people around you cannot reach the place where you are hurting. Sometimes no human words can touch the ache. No friend can say the right thing. No comfort can penetrate the walls around your pain. But God can reach it. God can meet you in the very center of your loneliness and sit with you there. Not with answers, not with explanations, just with presence, just with love, just with the quiet assurance that you are not as alone as you feel. There is a verse in Isaiah that speaks to this. It says, "In quietness and trust is your strength, not in striving, not in figuring it out, not in demanding answers, not in working harder or praying louder, but in quietness, in trust, in letting yourself rest in the arms of a God who is working even when you cannot see it." Your strength right now is not found in doing more. It is found in surrendering more. It is found in releasing the need to control what you cannot control. Tonight, you do not need to have everything figured out. You do not need to know why this season has lasted so long. You do not need to understand the purpose behind the silence. You do not need to see the end of the road to take the next step. All you need to do is rest. Rest in the truth that you are loved. Rest in the hope that morning will come. Rest in the quiet assurance that God is still God, and He is still good, and He is still holding your life in His hands. Nothing has slipped through His fingers. Nothing has been overlooked. Let the silence be soft tonight. Let it wrap around you like a blanket, rather than press down on you like a weight. Let it be a place of surrender, rather than a place of fear. You are safe here. You are known here. You are not forgotten. You never were. You never will be. And when you wake tomorrow, the silence may still be there. The circumstances may still be unchanged. The waiting may continue, but you will be a little different, a little more rooted, a little more trusting, a little more at peace with the mystery of it all. And that is enough. That is more than enough. That is everything. God is not far. He is closer than your breath. He is nearer than your heartbeat. And He is whispering to you, even now, even in this, you are mine. You are safe. I am here. I have always been here. Rest well tonight. You are held. You are loved. And nothing, not even the longest silence, can separate you from that love. Good night.